Finding a spot on the floor, starting with 5 cat-cows, you'll set up on your hands and knees. Arching the low back, you'll pull the chest and the head up. You'll then rotate, dropping the head through, pushing the hands through the ground to spread the shoulders and the upper back. Slowly rotating through each position for 5 total reps. As you drop your head through your arms, actively push your hands through the floor for a nice stretch in that upper back. We'll then shift into 5 single leg hip rocks on each leg. One leg will extend straight out. You'll shift your hips back to your heel, trying to keep your forearms in between your knees. You'll hold for a second before rocking your weight back up to the front of the knee. Switching the leg that's extended for 5 more reps on the opposite side. Really reach through that leg, try to extend it as much as you can, and focus on pushing the hips straight back. Try not to shift to one side. Once we've done 5 there, shake it out. We'll move into a frog stretch hold. 30 seconds. Your knees, your ankles, and your shins should be at 90 degrees. You'll push your hips down to the floor while you suck your belly button in. Actively trying to push the hips down. Once you've accumulated 30 seconds, you can shift your weight back, shake out the hips. We're going to be moving into a child's pose to a hip drop. Opening up the knees and the feet, you'll rock your butt back to your heels. As you do so, reach through your hands. You'll then shift into a hip drop. Let the hips sink down to the floor. Hold for a second before shifting your hips back to your heels. 5 reps. On your last hip drop, you'll pause for a second to 5 seconds in the position. Just let the hips sink down. Same thing in the child's pose. Sit back for 5 to 10 seconds. Stretch through the hands. You can walk your hands all the way to one side. Drop your head through your arms. Keep pushing your hips back. And then on our last hip drop, hold, look up at the ceiling. You can look over both shoulders. It's a great way to open up the low back, the hips, the hamstrings, the upper back, and the shoulders. Try to hit this flow a couple times a week.